Alright guys, before you are able to use Skype marketing, the first step that you need to find out is what do you want to do and the market research, as well as finding profitable niches that allows you to monetize from Skype marketing itself. Okay, so if you really think about Skype marketing, you really have to understand the concept of trying to find ideal clients that will give you the best results in the shortest period of time. Now, if we think about it this way, it will be something in terms of weight loss. That could be one of them, which is if, let's say, somebody is utilizing your service in which that they are going to lose an extra 5-10 pounds in about a matter of 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month. That will be a momentum for you to get a quick testimonials. Now it could be wedding. Wedding is a great stuff because a lot of people spend a lot of money on wedding, which is sometimes they spend between 20 to 40 or $50,000. So you have to think in terms of what is the fastest way to make the quickest cash instead of trying to find things that people do not need your service. Okay, so let's just say right now you decided to get into wedding niche. Okay, so what you want to do is you got to think about in terms of what is the most profitable one. Is wedding tips is the most important one. If you look into right here, right on the right hand side here, there's nothing at all. It means that this is not the targeted keywords. So not a lot of people care about the wedding tips, because wedding tips means that it's not going to be the money is not there yet, meaning that people are just searching around trying to understand, but they are almost not ready buyers at all. Now on the other hand, if people search for wedding organizer, okay, now as you can see, if we talk about a wedding organizer here, you can see right here the ads are all showing up. Now on the other hand, if you are more specific in terms of what you do, maybe you put in New York. Okay, now you can see right here there's a lot of wedding planners. Right here there's a different website that offer this. Now this is where the money really is. So if someone click on this, let's say if they pay $1 or they pay $2 or $5 or maybe 50 cents, now chances are 1 out of 10 of them, okay, 1 out of 10 of them are going to sign up for consultation, and then out of 3 or 4 of them may purchase the products. Okay, may purchase wedding organizer or wedding service from wedding consultant. Okay, so this is where the money gonna be with Skype marketing. So if you are utilizing Skype, what you can do is you need to find extremely targeted audience before you act on trying to get everybody to like you, trying to get everyone. Instead, you are going to be more keyword specific. That is really key, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. Alright guys, on this video you are going to learn how to choose high converting products, okay, affiliate products. Now here's the thing, I know your mindset and your goal is to sell your own product as well as your own services at a price of $3,000, $5,000 or $10,000. However, you need to be able to understand the market. If you do not understand the market and you cannot tell them like, hey, if you purchase this product on page 23 is going to teach you this, but it is not enough for you to understand what you need to do to solve your problems. You cannot say that because you have not read the products, you have no clue what they are doing, and chances are it's not going to be in your favor at all. Now, why do you need to choose highly converting products? Because you will be able to see what is on demand, what do people really want, and what can they do to solve their problems as soon as possible. Okay, so there are 3 places that I recommend. The first one will be JVZoo, and if you go to Marketplace, there's a Marketplace, and there's also Top Sellers. Okay, and there are many different websites that you can take a look at, like a launch list, but I will recommend Marketplace and Top Sellers for the JVZoo. Take a look at them very closely, and if you can, and you should, which is to start promoting their products. Okay, and then another one is the ClickBank, and if you go to Marketplace and you can search for product, let's say weight loss. Okay, now in here you are going to choose the graffiti, because the graffiti tell you whether this website, this product is converting or not. So this a diabetes destroyer. Okay, and then this is 229.17, which is extremely high. And then you can also search for if they have rebill or not. Okay, this is one-time billing. Right here is recurring billing. Okay, so if you want to make passive income, which is you should, then recurring billing will be a good key to go. And Warrior Plus is the least recommendation, but it's something that you can take a look at it as well. And you can go from top, today, yesterday, last 7 days, last 30 days, and see which product actually give you the best and the closest to your clients and audience. All right, so just go ahead and explore these 3 different venues, JVZoo, ClickBank, and Warrior Plus, and you should be on your way to understand and to get high converting affiliate products that you can sell and recommend to your audience, and to understand the market itself, what they want, and how you can solve their problems, and what you can do as an entrepreneur, as a consultant, to solve their problems as soon as possible. All right, that's all for now, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Alright guys, as you are ready to use Skype as a way to build your business to the next level itself, your real next step is to download Skype itself, right? To your desktop, to your Apple computer, iPad, or maybe to your phone, or any other medias that you choose to use, okay? But you got to download this, and then once you have downloaded this, you have to understand the functionality of this feature itself on Skype. Okay, so the first thing that you have to see will be, what is this for business? Now, business has 2 different versions. This is a regular Skype. Right here is a Skype for business. It has something like a professional meeting and collaboration, all integrated with your Office apps and so on. But you really don't need that much feature on this, because what happened is, with the regular Skype itself, it has already have the feature in which that you can have up to 25 people. Now personally, for the business side of this, you can use Skype as a way to come up with these free calls to mobiles and landlines, okay, which is very important. So you can get 3 months, and in weeks after that it will be I believe it's about $18 per year or $28 per year, depending on the features that you have. Okay, some features you pay $18, some features you pay $28. I mean, depending on the term itself. Okay, so I want you to take a look at these features on the Skype.com and take a look at it on how it will help you to build your business. Of course, you can use the buy Skype credit itself, which for the countries that are not covered with the free calls to mobiles and landlines. All right, and there are many different ways that you can utilize as well. Give me 1 second, let me just go ahead and log in. Now when I log in, I can update the profile. There's a functionality such as caller ID, and I do have the subscription for the unlimited world 3 months, and also there's a Skype number, Skype to go, voice messages, call forwarding. Okay, now these features are very important. The reason why, because caller ID, you want to make sure that people will be able to see who is calling. They don't want unknown numbers, because unknown numbers are not sexy. Okay, Skype numbers will be a good place to be, because you want to make sure that people will be able to call you on the phone. Okay, so if they call you from any numbers at all, and what happened is with the Skype numbers, it allows them to let's say if they call you, you are working on your computer or anything like that, and you can just pick up your phone number from your desktop. Okay, but if let's say you have the Androids or iPhone and you have installed the Skype, and what you can do with it will be you can just simply pick it up from your phone. Nobody knows that you're in Bahama. Nobody knows that you are in UK. Nobody knows that you're actually in anywhere that you have chosen to be. And also the voice messages will be a greeting messages that you can put. You can direct them to any way you want. Just say, hey, right now we are off the business hours or anything like that. And you can also say that if you need support, you can contact us at your support ticket URL. And call forwarding, you can just say, let's say your phone, you're in the area there is no internet whatsoever, and what you can do is, if somebody if you're in the hotel or anything like that, you can call forward this information, forward the Skype phone to your hotel room or something like that. Okay, it is depending on you. Anything that you wish to do is already here. Okay, I'm not sure what is Skype to go, but let me double check, because there's so many different features that you can use. Skype to go is more like, let's say you are in the United States and someone else is in China. Now what you can do with Skype to go will be, let's say if they call you on that number, so if they call the local landline in China, if they call a local landline in China, or if they call a local landline in Singapore, it will automatically connect it to you. So it's free for them, and it's going to be good for business, and that is something that you can do. So when people see it, it is as if you are like everywhere. You are your business going to be in different countries, different brands, and so on. Okay, so that is a very important features for you to use. Now right here, there are many ways that you can utilize. You can search. Okay, you can add contact. If you want to add contact, you can search for search Skype directory, and let's say a person name, let's say this person is somebody that you want to know, or if it's not found, you can search Skype okay, and then Skype will tell you possible name that is going to be here. But for some reason it's just all from China. Okay, there's a Cindy from Tennessee, from California, but most of them are from China. So you can search it to whatever it is that you want. Okay, it's very, very easy to do. And if you want to call phone, you can click on this phone number and you can add the phone number. Okay, and you can call to many different countries. All right, basically the sky is the limit. You can also create a conversation. If you want to add anybody here, you can definitely add a conversation, and then you can rename conversation to let's say Skype marketing group. Okay, and then if you want them to join, you can simply just give them this link itself. Everything is possible in this case. All right, my point to you is I want you to play around with these features, and you can also leave a phone number. So let's just say right now I want to leave let's say if I see one of my buddy here, let's say let me talk with Jonathan Tang in this case. All right, Jonathan in case, what I can do is I can SMS him if I want to. I simply have to enter the phone number, and I can attach file. I can also send video message. I can send contact. I can send photo. I can send anything at all. All right. Basically, everything is more than possible in this case. All right. So that's all for now, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. As you understand the power of Skype marketing itself, what you want to do is you want to start building your business in a way that allow other people to be able to search you easily. So let's just say your name is John Doe. What you want to do is you want to make it clear that is your name. Okay, and the second one is you want to make sure that you put your picture on it. All right. And for the location, you got to make it very clear, because a lot of time people don't put the right location and so on. It's just going to be hard for people to find them. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that the location that you have is going to be the place that maybe you live in, where your office is, maybe where you reside, and so on. Those are very important factors. But there's one more important factors that you have to know, which is your own picture. Now, a lot of time I've seen some people don't put any pictures whatsoever. If you look at some of the user right here, they don't put pictures on. They don't have pictures on. Those are not a great sign. The reason why it's not a great sign is really because Skype marketing is all about relationship with other people. If people don't see your face, chances are they are not going to trust you. So what you want to do on a regular basis is you want to put your picture on, your best looking picture. I know this is not my best looking pictures for sure, but at least I try. So in this case, this is very important. Now, I would not recommend any way to put the mobile phone numbers, home phone numbers, and office phone number. Office phone number is fine, but you don't want to put your mobile phone where people can call you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If they are in India and you're in United States where the time zone is completely different, then chances are at 2 a.m. in the morning they thought it's 2 p.m. and you're going to get upset with it. All right, that's for sure. So you want to make sure that you have the picture, your full name, and some of the information, maybe your mood change as well. What you want to do, what you want to tell them, these are very important things that you have to focus on. Okay, so when you have all this information, is going to make people easier to get to know who you are. Okay, because if I search somebody's name John Doe, John Doe is going to be a lot of people. At least the last thing I wanted to the least I can do is to make sure that I can search you by the location, then I can search you by by city and state, and I can search you by your picture. Those are the most important fundamental that you can use with Skype. Alright, that's all for now, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. Alright guys, as you understand the power of Skype marketing itself, in which you can just reach anyone with just one message away, okay, or one click of a button away. Now here's something that you really need to understand. With Skype marketing, if you want to build relationship, there's a few key elements that you have to understand. Okay, the first one is don't spam them. Don't spam them. Okay, don't just go ahead and just like simply give them an email or a link to an offer. Hey, sell my product. Okay, don't do that. What you want to do is you want to focus on what can I do to help you. Okay, do to be an asset to your company. All right, that will be the key to this. So if you meet a marketer and he's in your industry, and for some reason that you decided to add this person, what you want to do is when you say hi and so on, tell him about your asset. Tell him about what you can do for them. Tell him about what you can do to help him to further his business, to expand his business. That's what you want to do. Because the theory in here, the practical moment itself is you want to focus on giving first. All right. Giving is the key here. It's not so much about like give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. It's not going to work that way. It's all about giving without expecting something back. And you're going to be able to start to see the shiftment in people's mindset about you. That's really the key to this. So my point of telling you this is really because I want you to understand what can you do to become the asset of other people's company instead of an asset for yourself. Now, with the potential customers, those are different. Okay, you're going to become an asset, but you want to utilize the Skype chat group. Okay, this is very important on this. So with marketers, people who are an authority figure already, you want to do things differently, which is you want to tell them like, hey, how can I be an asset to your company? They will tell you what they want. With potential clients, don't just give it to them. You want to be more into telling them about, if they want help from you, and you send them to your Skype chat group, or you can send them to the free gift, free report that you have. That's all you have to do. All right, so that's all for now, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. Alright guys, on this video we are going to talk about do and don't with Skype marketing. Okay, now let's talk about two different level of Skype marketing that you have to understand. The first one is when we talk about do and don't, we're going to talk about 3 different levels. All right. The first one will be your subscribers. And the second one will be your low ticket clients. Okay. And the third one is your core clients, which is your high ticket clients. All right. Now with subscribers, when they have questions and which going to go directly to you, you always have to redirect them back to Skype chat group, which is your personal Skype. Okay. Now with your low ticket clients, again, you are going to redirect them to this Skype chat group. But at the same time, if they have question about your product or maybe working with you, maybe have you as their coach and so on, what you can do is you can redirect them to your strategy session. Okay. Now, of course, with your high ticket clients, you can answer them personally, but make it to the point. To the point. Okay. So as you can see, with the Skype chat group itself for the subscribers, if they have not purchased your product, you are going to redirect them to the Skype chat group, or you can redirect them to purchase one of your product. Okay. Recommend them to purchase one of your product, because if they do not know you, chances are they do not love you yet. They have not loved you yet. Now with a client, what you can do is, if they have question, again, you can redirect them to the Skype chat group, or you can redirect them to the strategy session. That will be the 2 keys that you have to focus on all the time. Okay. With the high ticket clients, of course, you're gonna answer their question, but you got to make it brief and to the point. The reason why, because you got to cut down the question, things like, hey man, how are you doing, and this kind of stuff, because there's a difference between friends and clients. With clients, get to the point. What do they want? What are the concerns? What can you do to solve the problem? You got to get to the point with the clients. That is really the key to this. Now, if subscribers, this is a don't part. The subscribers insisted it's going to take me 5 minutes and so on and so on. Guess what? Guess what you want to do? What you want to do is, this is a great question. Take them to the Skype chat group. This is a great question. I talk about this on my book. This is the link for the book. As simple as that. No further answer, because you're not responsible to them. With the low ticket clients, because they have purchased your product, what you can do, this is a great question, ask on the Skype chat group. And now, if they say like, I really want to work with you, give them a link to the free strategy session, in which you are able to simply talk with them, as well as answer their question personally, and see whether they are qualified for becoming your high ticket clients. This is very important. If they ask more question and so on, again, redirect them back and tell them this is a great question and so on. With the high ticket clients, make it to the point. Don't let them waste a lot of your time, because when your time is your precious asset, so you have to protect it. Okay. Now with the partners, let me share with you with the partners. With the partners, where is it? Right here. What you want to do is make it brief, to the point. Okay? Because to the point. Now again, remember, these are the partners that you already know. If you do not know them yet, again, use a previous technique that I've mentioned, which is to tell them what can I do to become an asset. If they are a partners, brief. Just give them information about a product you're going to launch to the point. That's all you have to do because everybody's busy. So they know what they need to do. All right. So that's all for now. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. Alright guys, before you are able to use Skype marketing, the first step that you need to find out is what do you want to do and the market research, as well as finding profitable niches that allows you to monetize from Skype marketing itself. Okay, so if you really think about Skype marketing, you really have to understand the concept of trying to find ideal clients that will give you the best results in the shortest period of time. Now, if we think about it this way, it will be something in terms of weight loss. That could be one of them, which is if, let's say, somebody is utilizing your service in which that they are going to lose an extra 5-10 pounds in about a matter of 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month. That will be a momentum for you to get a quick testimonials. Now it could be wedding. Wedding is a great stuff because a lot of people spend a lot of money on wedding, which is sometimes they spend between 20 to 40 or $50,000. So you have to think in terms of what is the fastest way to make the quickest cash instead of trying to find things that people do not need your service. Okay, so let's just say right now you decided to get into wedding niche. Okay, so what you want to do is you got to think about in terms of what is the most profitable one. Is wedding tips is the most important one. If you look into right here, right on the right hand side here, there's nothing at all. It means that this is not the targeted keywords. So not a lot of people care about the wedding tips, because wedding tips means that it's not going to be the money is not there yet, meaning that people are just searching around trying to understand, but they are almost not ready buyers at all. Now on the other hand, if people search for wedding organizer, okay, now as you can see, if we talk about a wedding organizer here, you can see right here the ads are all showing up. Now on the other hand, if you are more specific in terms of what you do, maybe you put in New York. Okay, now you can see right here there's a lot of wedding planners. Right here there's a different website that offer this. Now this is where the money really is. So if someone click on this, let's say if they pay $1 or they pay $2 or $5 or maybe 50 cents, now chances are 1 out of 10 of them, okay, 1 out of 10 of them are going to sign up for consultation, and then out of 3 or 4 of them may purchase the products. Okay, may purchase wedding organizer or wedding service from wedding consultant. Okay, so this is where the money gonna be with Skype marketing. So if you're utilizing Skype, what you can do is you need to find extremely targeted audience before you act on trying to get everybody to like you, trying to get everyone. Instead, you're going to be more keyword specific. That is really key, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. Alright guys, on this video, I'm going to talk about the traditional way to get traffic to your Skype chat group, okay? So there are two simple steps that you have to follow. The first one is you are going to get a solo ads, meaning that you are going to just go ahead and get a solo ads in which that you are going to build your subscriber base. Now, once you get your solo ads, your next step is you are going to take them to your Skype chat group. So let me share with you exactly how it works. All right. So if you need solo, you simply just type in solo and then you'll be able to find out all the details about the solo ad providers and so on right here. But right now, let's talk in details on how it works. So let's just say right now you have decided to buy solo ads. You put them on the squeeze page. Once you put them on a squeeze page, your next step is you are going to give them two steps. All right. The first step is maybe to download your product. Okay, the free gifts. And the second step is to join the Skype chat group. Okay, now how do you let them join the Skype chat group? It's very simple. If you remember, you have created this Skype chat group and you can see right here that it has the link of the join.skype.com/ and so on. Simply just give them this link. All right, you can copy this link, copy link. Once you copy the link and then you put it on your thank you page, in which you indirectly take them to the Skype chat group, and then once they participate, that is how you are able to bring them toward the conversation on the Skype chat group. Okay, this is very, very important, and this is the key for you to build up the number of followers for your business. That's all for now, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. As you understand the traditional way on getting traffic to your Skype chat group, now let's talk about the more viral way on getting traffic to your Skype chat group. Okay, now this is what I call an indirect seduction. Why do I call an indirect seduction? Because you want to make sure that you focus on giving the contents, a great content that allows people to say, you know what, I'm going to tell my friends to come to this chat group so that they can learn from this guy. All right. So what you want to do in this case will be once a week. This is your weekly task. Okay. Your weekly task. On your weekly task itself, what you want to do next is you're just going to go ahead and 7 days, for 7 days or maybe 5 days, is depending on you, you create a new topic of discussion. Okay, of discussion. That's what you want to do. Now on this new topic of discussion itself, your focus is to make sure that people are going to engage with this conversation. Okay, that will be the key point that you have to focus on. And the second one is, the second focal point that you have to focus on will be to throw in the success stories from your clients, successful clients. If this guy makes sales, then you got to talk about it. You got to let them share on the Skype chat group itself. Okay, and the third one, the third components could be Q&A. Now this could be done once a week on a specific timing, where you can do a video chat. You can do whatever it is that you want. And if you are using video chat and you have 250 people, 250 members, you have to upgrade to the Skype for Business, which is about $2, something like that, per month. And what you can do, or on the other hand, what you can do is you can also bring them to the Google Hangout. All right, very, very powerful tools that you can use. All right, with this method itself, what you're trying to do is you're going to bring them to the free strategy session with you. All right, now why is this important strategy for you to have? Well, the reason why is the more you're trying to engage the conversation with your audience, your chances on getting the people to engage with you, to bring other people bringing in to your Skype chat group is going to be much, much higher and much faster. In fact, when you do it correctly, you can have a full room of 300 people in a matter of days. All right, but again, your attraction should be focusing on this. This is how you're able to create viral traffic. And a lot of time people are going to start to say like, hey, can I bring my friends and so on? And you can definitely tell them like, sure, you can bring your friends in. All right, that's all you have to do, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. Alright guys, on this video, you're going to learn how to build relationship with your clients, okay, through Skype. Now, here's something that is extremely important for you to understand. With Skype itself, if you build relationship with your client, especially if they are paying $3,000 or $5,000, what you want to do is you want to focus on utilizing video chat. Okay, video chat with your clients. Now, the reason why you want to use video chat is really because you want to get to know them. All right, as if they are speaking with you in front of you, so they will be able to know that you are there, and you're able to know that they are there. Okay, and the second one is you got to pay attention to the background of the camera. So if the background of the camera is not that great, it's better for you not to use a video chat at all. So background of the camera is very important. So if somebody look at you, you want to be able to see what is going on in the back of your camera itself. All right, so that represent you, your business, and yourself. And the third one is you want to make sure that you look good in front of camera, meaning that when your audience see you, you got to look clean. All right, you got to look professional. You want to make sure that you dress up nice, properly, whatever it is gonna be your avatar, meaning that you're gonna look the way people remember you when they speak with you on somewhere, or they see your video and so on. This is very important. Now, the reason why you want to do this, because this will be the impression they're going to have with you, especially when you grow your business to the next level itself. So video chat is very important. Background of the camera itself is very important. Clean and professional and dress up nice are very important as well. So when you do this, you build a relationship with your audience. They will be able to see you differently compared to other marketers. Okay, now once you have this element in place, of course you want to make sure you ask two things. The problem, not the problem first. You want to ask them what is going on, meaning that what they have done so far, what is going on, whether it could be, if you're a self-improvement guru, you're going to ask them what is going on. And then the next one is, what are the results that you have since the last time we spoke? Okay, you have since the last time we spoke. Okay, and then the last one is what can I do for you? This is number 3. What can I do for you? Now the reason you want to do this is really because you want to be able to let them talk first, because they have a lot of issue going on and so on, they couldn't solve it and everything else. You want to be able to do just that. And then you're going to ask them about what are the results that you have done so far since the last time we spoke. This allows them to be able to start to see, oh yeah, the result that I've done so far is this much. They will start to appreciate the result that they have done so far. And then the next step will be, what can I do for you? Is to make sure that they actually is going to get the solution on the conversation that they have with you. That will be the key to this. All right, so that's all for now, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. Alright guys, on this video I'm going to share with you exactly what you can do to sell your products, affiliate products, with Skype marketing like a cupcake. Okay, now here's what you have to understand. If you really pay attention to all the lessons that you have learned so far, now there's one thing that you have to know. Give me let me just get a pen tools here. Let's say right now somebody go to your squeeze page, okay, and then you give them the GIF, all right, and you tell them to add you to Skype, and then after that you bring them to the Skype chat group. Okay, now what happened next is, inside this Skype chat group, which is this one, this Skype chat group, this is what I call a kind of pool of hungry people. Okay, of course, especially when you do it correctly, right? So what happened is, this is a pool of hungry people. They are starving for what? For solution. That's what they are looking for. So when you kind of pamper them with contents, okay, and then you tell them your success stories from your client. And what you want to do in this case is as simple as to tell them products and services that will solve their problem. Okay, services that solve their problems. Now, something that you have to understand is this: how do you pamper them? You give them contents that focus on what they need to do. Okay, and then you give them success stories based on how you have done this for these clients. And of course, the more you give them what they need to do and the success story on how, automatically they want to know how to solve their problem, because that will be the big deal that they will be more than eager to know. My point is, when you have these strong followers, you follow this two-step itself. As soon as you give them a little solution, they will grab it. That's really the key to this. So you have to really think in terms of what they need to do, give it to them, what they need to do, 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 what they need to do. And then at the same time, you give them success stories on the customers you have helped them with how to do it in details. And once a week or twice a week, I would not recommend more than twice a week with Skype, or just once a week. You can tell them like, hey, this is a good product or information that you can use, and just put it inside the chat group itself. Now once you put it inside the chat group, people are going to start to say like, oh, you know what, this is a solution. So let's say you have 300 members inside, which is the maximum that it allows, and they are die-hard fans of yours, and you put it in here. Your conversion is going to start to skyrocket. People are just going to grab it. People are just going to go for it, and your chances is going to be much higher because of the interaction itself. Because people that trust you, they're going to sell each other. You don't have to do all the selling. So think about it more like the fundamental itself. Like, let's say this is one fish here. They eat this one. This is pretty good. Everybody else wanna eat the fish. Wanna eat the food right away. Okay. I know it's kind of hard to understand the philosophy of using fish. Should I call my potential clients fish or anything like that? But my point is, you have to be able to do these two things first, and then for them to be hungry on getting the solution itself. All right, so that's all for now, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Alright guys, on this video we're going to talk about the tricks to build powerful relationship with your members on Skype. Okay, now here is something that you need to know. Let's just say right now you have created a Skype chat group. Okay, so in which you have all these members that are hungry for solution. Okay, for solution. Now what you want to do is, in order for them to trust you, you need to be the guy that people go to. It's not so much about like, oh, you know what, I know everything. If people like me, they like me. If they don't like me, who cares? Now that is a wrong mentality from a lot of people that I know. Now what you need to do realistically, you need to be able in many ways is to understand the mindset of your audience. What do I mean by the mindset of your audience? You need to be able to understand that what is in it for me. Okay, what is in it for me? This is the concept that you have to put in place in order for them to realize that you are the guy to go to. Okay, so let's say right here, this is you. All right, you are the angel. Okay, so you are the solution, ultimate solution. Now in order to attract them, these people right here, toward you, you got to be able to educate them. Okay, educate them. That's what you want to do. You need to do some sort of Q&A. You need to be able to tell the success stories from your other clients. Okay, now of course you want to make sure when you do this, everybody else know as well. In other words, it's not going to be so much about like, let's say the one of the Skype members message you privately and this person know who you are, what you can do for them. This is not good. What you truly want is not so much about just this one guy. What you truly want is your message. If you tell these people, it's going to go to 300 people at the same time. Okay? It has to go to 300 people at the same time. That is very, very important. If it's only go to one-on-one, chances are this person just keep it quiet for himself, and chances are you're not going to get the free publicity that you need. So that's why my recommendation to you is always utilize the Skype chat group as a way to share your information. On a private message, again, all these questions, what you want to do is redirect them to the Skype chat group. Okay, just say this is a great, if somebody just messaged you, just say this is a great question. You can put it on the Skype chat group and they'll be more than happy to answer. When I have time, I'll be more than willing to jump in as well. Now what it does in here is pretty much is to help you, okay, to get this free publicity for you, and in turn it will make you become an authority figure. In turn, people want you, please solve my problems. Okay, so never answer one-on-one, always direct them to the Skype chat group, educate them, do Q&A once a week. You can educate them using just, the daily message from you. Okay, success stories, drop it once a week. Okay, and same thing with the success story, once per week. That's what you want to do. Now once you have done that process itself, chances are people are going to start to see you as an expert. Okay, that is how you are able to grow your business to the next level, because you already have this strong foundation, strong followers on Skype chat group, in which when they have the investment, they'll be more than willing to invest with your business. That's all for now, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. Alright guys, on this video we're going to talk about how to get partners to promote you and love your products. Okay, now here is something that you need to know. In order for you to be successful in any business, especially with Skype marketing, you have to understand the mindset of human being. Okay, human beings have a tendency wanting to network with same traits of individuals in which they can grow with each other. Okay, now successful people, they want to network with other successful people. Unsuccessful marketers, they like to network with unsuccessful people. All right, so right here, the unsuccessful one will usually gossiping about the successful one. That's what they do. The successful one is holding each other's hand, in which they make more money. That's a fact of the business. Okay, so what you have to understand is this: in order for you to become successful on launching a product, it is pretty much the more people that you have, the higher the leverage that you're gonna have on your product. Okay, so let's just say you have a network with 10 people, okay, that can send you about 100 sales each. That is equal to about 1,000 sales for your business. Okay. On the other hand, if you have a whole bunch of people that you network with, they can give you 1 sale each. Even though you network with only 100 of them, chances are some of them may give you 10 total, maybe give you 50 sales, depending on how good they are. But with right here, chances are they are much more stronger in terms of giving you the sales that you need for your business. The question you need to ask yourself would be, how are you able to network with any of them? Well, the way to network with any of them is to ask them questions. Now, it's not a question like, hey, can you help me with my stuff? No. Is to ask them question is, what can I do for you? Okay? I do for you. Or how can I be useful? I be useful to your business. To you. Okay? So the question is not so much about like, hey, can you help me with my launch? Can you help me with this? It's more into like, what can I do to help you out? And the second one is be proactive on selling their products. Okay? Be proactive on selling their products. Now, let's just say right now you have done this 2-step process, and your next step is set up a time with each one of them on Skype. Set up like maybe 15 to 20 minutes per month maximum, because successful marketers, they are busy. Okay, they have product launches, they have to deal with this, they have to promote affiliate products and so on. They are pretty busy. So you got to set up like 15 minutes to 20 minutes maximum. You don't want to talk too much and so on. It's just a matter of, share each other information, how you can help them, and that's what you want to do. Okay? And once you have done this, do it with maybe about 10 to 15 marketers per month. Okay? Maybe these marketers should be the same person. Okay? So all you got to do is just focus on these 15 partners, then can give you 100 sales, and talk with them on Skype. Okay? Every single month, and importantly, use a video Skype. Alright? So if you are able to do just that, that is how you are able to grow your business to the next level itself, in which that people are going to start to remember you, they're going to start to promote you and so on. But of course, you got to focus on these first 2 benchmark first before you are able to grab the juice from the 3rd and the 4th. Alright, that's all for now, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now, guys. Alright guys, on this video we're going to talk about what you need to do to create a mastermind group. Okay, now let's just say you have followed the steps that I've shared with you on the video, in which that I talk about how to get your partners to promote you and to love you. Okay, so what you have to understand is this: with the Skype marketing itself, what you can do on a weekly basis, You can simply come up with the idea of asking maybe between 3 to 5 partners, okay, to pretty much talk it out on what you can do to help each other business. All right, now it can be as high as maximum 10 people. I wouldn't recommend more than 10 people unless you're willing to moderate each one of them. All right, very important. Now the second one is to use video chat on Skype instead of utilizing just voice chat. The reason why you want to use a video chat because you want to make sure that your partners will be able to interact with each other. That is really the key to this, because with a video chat itself, you can see the motion, whether these partners are going to be responsive or he's doing something else and so on, because this is the key to this. And the third one is you limit maybe 5 to 10 minutes for each person to speak out. Okay? Speak their mind freely on any topic of your choice. So because some partners, they want to participate, they don't want to become a mute or silent in this case. So what you want to do is, if you come up with the idea, let's just say 3 or 5 questions, and what you want to do next is to tell them to speak freely on their idea itself. And the last part that you want to do is you allow each partner to share one result that they have, and the next one is to tell them the problem you wish each member to solve. Now that will be the key to this mastermind group, because mastermind group is not just a chit chat. It's not. It's to tell each member of the mastermind group itself their concern and how they can have that problem solved. That way they can remove the doubt in their mind, and then at the same time to have the solution that they can take home and implement to their business. Now you can do it maybe once a month, or once per week. Now I will recommend between 4 times a month or 2 times a month. Okay, so it's completely up to you. All right, so that's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care now, guys.